So this is day 2, and there's a couple of things to know about me, especially when it comes to journaling. The first thing is I'm not that person that has journaled every day for the last 10 years. In fact, I'm a pretty sporadic journaler. But it seemed that back in November 2021, something felt important. It was like I couldn't stop journaling. I couldn't stop writing this down. And the second thing that you really should know about me in journals is if you're new to my work, new to my message, new to my voice, you won't know that I absolutely adore stationery. It could be sticky notes, it could be journals and notepads, coloured pens. Somehow sounds childish saying this out loud, but I absolutely adore stationery. And part of my visibility journey, not just for me, but for my clients, for the companies that I've worked with, has been this weird acknowledgement that we actually all like stationery. So that aside, I want to go back to what happened in November 2021. I'd selected a special journal and I started writing. And what shocked me as a person who absolutely loves social media, this isn't about the fear of social media or the hate of social media. I actually love social media. But here was the thing. I found myself surprised by writing down, I'm seriously considering reducing or withdrawing from social media. Really? Me? But I felt like the first person I had to justify this to wasn't my groups, wasn't my clients, wasn't my audience, wasn't the people I was lucky to work with within the companies. It was actually myself. You know, after all, being visible definitely includes being visible online and being visible on social media. And with that in my mind, I rapidly wrote down like 14 reasons, literally immediately, that surged. I wanted to say into my mind, but actually into my gut. Have you ever had that experience where you just feel something? You feel it so strongly that even if you were feeling scared, even if you were thinking that doesn't make sense, that feeling in your gut is so strong. It's like that strong yes, that you can't ignore it. So with that feeling, pen in hand, journal on table, I immediately wrote down the first things that came to mind. And as I say, there were 14 of them. And they were almost explanations of the feeling of why I felt that withdrawing from social media would or could be the right thing to do. Sometime later, I realized that these were catalysts of this whole kind of process. There were so many more things that I noted down over the months, the weeks and the months and the days that followed. But what I wrote down as a sporadic journaler, I wrote down in less than half an hour. And I just wrote them down in one go. It was like my hand couldn't stop writing. So over the next few shares on here, I'm going to share some of these catalysts in more detail. My intention, I guess, isn't to coerce or change your mind. It's for you to understand where I'm coming from. Now, at the time of recording this is only the second recording. I've put out 3 posts of the same post across social media in time for the beginning of August. And already many people have resonated with this message. So this might not be for everyone. The people that it seems to resonate most with are those of you who feel it's important to make change in the world. So some of you may be coaches. Others I've noted have been business owners. In fact, virtually all of you have been business owners, bar one message that I received about half an hour ago, congratulating me on my decision to do something different. You care deeply about people. you likely run a business or have thought about running a business. You likely want to make a difference, and you likely don't want to feel overwhelmed. As I say, I'll go into some of these catalysts more deeply, and I'll also share some of the explorations that I uncovered, not just from me, my own activity, but also what I've been hearing from the clients that I've really been blessed to work with. Now, this is no expose. These are, as a visibility coach, as a visibility mentor, as a visibility specialist, the concerns that people have had with putting their work out there or raising their professional profile. And many of them have thought that they have been fearful of being visible, when in fact, because of the conversations that I have been able to have with them more deeply, it's been something else. So hopefully these catalysts that I speak of will make a lot more sense. I look forward to the next recording. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do. It means that every time I load something up, you'll get access to it. And if you have been talking to a friend or a coach or a colleague or a loved one about this or something similar, feel free to share this with them. It's very easy to listen to. No distractions with me on the screen, although I'm certainly not afraid of the camera. And yeah, please do subscribe. Please come back and please comment, because I'm really interested in hearing your journeys. I, again, really want to share that this is not a marketing strategy. This is not part of some sort of funnel or attention piece. This is really the journey that I've been through in the last 10 months now. Okay, so thank you for listening. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for the comments that I've received so far. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.